Right now, I want you to do something. Close your eyes and try to imagine a new color, not a shade of an existing color, not a mix of colors you already know. I mean a genuinely new color, one you have never seen in your entire life. Even if you try, nothing will come up inside your mind. And that's strange, because your brain can imagine almost anything. Dragons, floating cities, alien planets, even entire universes that never existed. But when it comes to a new color, your imagination hits a wall. But why? At first, it seems like a limit of imagination. But scientists think the answer may be far stranger. Let's start with something that sounds completely wrong. The sky isn't blue, a rose isn't red, grass isn't green. Those objects don't contain color inside them. They only reflect light. Color happens later, inside your brain. Right now, your eyes are collecting light from these objects. And your brain translates that light into what you call color. The world itself might be black and white, but your brain makes it colorful. And here's where things get interesting. Every color you have ever seen is created by your brain using only 3 primary cone cells, red, green, and blue. Every sunset, every painting, every human face, every dream was built from only 3 tiny signals inside your eyes. That's it. And your brain has been remixing them your whole life, creating the illusion of infinite colors. It's like giving someone only 3 piano keys and asking them to play every song ever written. Sounds impossible, yet your brain does it every single day. And this limitation of basic color signals might be the reason you can't imagine a new color. In the 1600s, philosopher John Locke argued something strange. The brain cannot create new basic color signals, not beyond the ones it already has. It can combine them, rearrange them, transform them, but it cannot create them from scratch. Think about a dragon. It feels like an original idea of your brain, but it's actually just a combination of things you've already seen. Reptile-like skin, bat-like wings, giant lizard body. Combine them, and you get a dragon, a completely new product, and colors work the same way. Which means there may be colors all around you that you will never see and never imagine. Not because they don't exist, but because your brain lacks the ingredients to make them. But that's only half of the story. In 1983, Paul Crane and Thomas Piantanida tested an insane theory. They asked a simple question. What happens if you stop the eye from moving at all? Normally, your eyes are always moving. Even when you think you're staring at something perfectly still, your eyes are making tiny movements. Those movements help your brain process information. But the researchers tried something unusual. They locked an image onto a specific part of the retina. So as the eye moved, the image moved with it. And then something unexpected happened. Some participants reported seeing colors they couldn't describe, colors that didn't seem to follow normal rules, colors that felt impossible. A color that is both red and green at the same time. Not a mixture, not something in between. But scientists had always believed that colors behave like opposites. Red and green, blue and yellow, light and dark. They balance each other. When one becomes stronger, the other becomes weaker. This system helps your brain stay stable. But the people in the experiment reported something that seemed to break the rules. Not everyone saw the same thing, and scientists still debate what exactly they saw. Much later, in 2025, researchers at the University of California tried again, but this time with a much more precise method. They used laser light to gently activate individual color sensors inside the eye. Instead of letting light naturally enter the eye, they controlled the signal manually through lasers. And once again, something strange happened. People reported seeing a color they had never seen before. The researchers gave this color a name, Olo. But there's an important limitation. You cannot see it on a screen. You cannot take a photograph of it. And you cannot describe it in a way that fully transfers the experience. Because every screen still uses the same 3-color system your brain understands. And Olo, being outside that system, cannot be displayed normally. It has to be experienced directly. And that leads to a simple but disturbing conclusion. Your brain does not show you the world as it is. It shows you a tiny, edited version of it, a version built for usefulness, not completeness. It gives you what you need to function, not everything that exists. But it's not the same for every living thing. Bees can see patterns on flowers that humans cannot. Birds can detect colors humans cannot. Same world, different perception, different reality. Which means there may be parts of reality all around you that you will never experience. Not because they are hidden, but because your brain was never built to translate them. Because they were never meant for you.